So if you look at the most successful kids martial arts programs, they almost always have the same sorts of things in common. Right? They build a strong culture, run structured programs, strong business systems. Today, I'm going to walk you through 13 things that successful kids jiu-jitsu programs do. Number one, they build school culture with intent. The best programs don't just hope that a good culture appears, right? It's something that's designed intentionally. When families walk into the school, they should immediately feel this place is professional, it's clean, it's organized, the staff are friendly and welcoming, and the culture goes deeper than that, right? Great programs operate with an athlete-first mindset. So the focus is on developing kids, not feeding the ego of the instructors. Everything is done with a service mindset. Classes start and end on time. Messages get answered, phones get picked up, everything's always clean. These little things signal to parents that this is a professional environment that they can trust their kids in, and the staff genuinely care about the development of their kids. Number two, group classes by age and development level. One of the biggest mistakes in schools is mixing too many ages together. A 6-year-old and a 12-year-old are just not the same, right? They have different attention spans, different levels of coordination, learning styles, social development. Successful programs organize their classes based on age and developmental stage, right? Not just belt ranks. When the classes are structured properly, kids are going to learn faster, the classes are going to move smoother, they're going to build tighter bonds, and coaches can teach at the right level for the group. Number three, have a clear progression system. Kids and parents both need to understand the progression system that you implement. Strong programs have a very clear progression system that shows students how they improve over time. This means they should understand how the belt ranks works, how the stripes work, all the different checkpoints along the way. The key is that progress should be visible and it should be structured. And without that, kids are going to lose motivation, or parents are going to lose confidence in the program doing what it says it's going to do. Number four, they invest in developing their own coaching team. No successful kids program is built by one person, right? It's built by a team of well-trained coaches. Right? This includes your assistant coaches, your senior students that help mentor, all the staff that are involved in delivering the program. Not just having helpers, but trained coaches, right? So we need to train them how to run drills, how to manage classes, how to communicate with the kids and the parents. The quality of our coaching team directly determines the quality of our program. Number five, a strong lead to enrollment system. Great programs don't just rely on luck when it comes to getting new students, right? We build systems that turn leads into enrollments. Right? This includes responding to things quickly, getting trial classes booked, making sure they show up for those trial classes, making sure that that trial class is a memorable experience and a good experience, and it ends on a really high note. And most importantly, we have a clear enrollment conversation. So that should be a structured system as well. How do we go through the process of coaching somebody into joining as a member? Number six, know your numbers. A lot of struggling schools operate just on instinct. Right? They think they're getting a lot of new students, they think their get retention is great, but it's just not, right? We need to know exactly how many leads, how many trials we're booking, how many are converting into members, what our attrition rate is. Right? The more numbers we know and the better we track those, the better we can plan our business and diagnose and troubleshoot problems before they become major problems. Number seven, track attendance and plan for attendance changes, right? If you understand your attendance patterns, I can tell you a lot about how to prepare. We know which classes are the busiest. We know which days are slow. We know which times are the busiest, right? We know which times are hard to get people into. We also need to understand seasonal trends. If, for example, December is usually a slow month for martial arts schools, right? Same as the summer. If we know that in advance and we know about how much it's going to drop, we can plan for it. We can plan to do retention-based events during those times to try and improve it. 8, set clear expectations for parents and kids early on. A lot of problems in kids programs come from just having unclear expectations. The kids don't know what they're supposed to do. The parents don't understand the processes and the systems that you're trying to implement. If we address that up front, things get a little easier. Parents should understand how attendance works. What are the expectations for attendance? How the belt progression works. What are the expectations on the kids for each belt? How does the graduation process work? How do they get their next belt? The kids need to understand, how to line up, how to drill, how to work with their partners, right? Clear expectations prevent a lot of the problems before they start. Number 9, Make the program fun and engaging. Okay? Kids martial arts is not the same as adult martial arts. Kids learn differently. Okay? The best kids programs are going to be engaging, they're going to be interactive, they're going to have learning through games and fun. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good your program is or how technical your program is. If the kids aren't having fun, and really this goes for adults too, but if they're not enjoying the experience, they're not going to stay members. Okay? This doesn't mean chaotic classes. It just means designing your drills and your games and activities in a way that kids can practice their skills and stay motivated and focused while having fun. Number 10, use internal events to grow the program. The internal events are one of the most powerful tools we have to grow a kids program. And they're also sometimes one of the most underused, right? This can be things like in-house tournaments, belt ceremonies, but it's also fun things like birthday parties, themed training weeks, parents' nights, summer camps, barbecues, right? These things help give kids something to look forward to and give families more reasons to stay connected to the school. They also help create moments where parents naturally invite friends, which can lead to more students. Number 11, build a strong community around the program. And the most successful schools don't just have students, they build communities. Families that know each other. If the parents are friends and the kids are friends, your retention is going to get a lot better. Parents talking before and after classes, hanging out in the lobby. Right? These are all beneficial things to growing your program. Okay. When we feel connected to the community, people just stay longer. So we want to help build that community. Number 12, design a program with the parent experience in mind as well. Right? Parents are the ones that, in the end, make the decision. Successful programs think about the parent experience just as much as the kid's experience. Right? So this includes things like making sure we have clear communication, making sure our schedule is organized, billing processes are clear and simple. They want to be able to see visible progress in their child. They want to be able to have access to the coaches and the instructors. And they want to feel confident that our program is helping develop them towards the goals that they want for their kids. Number 13, the structured onboarding process. The first little while is the most important when it comes to long-term retention. Most students will drop out within the first month or two. Okay? If you can get them past 90 days, your retention is usually going to go up a lot. So a part of this is making sure that when they join, they have all the information they need. For the first little while, the coaches are making sure they get the right partners for their personality, giving them a little extra attention, making sure that we stage or set up those little wow moments in class that keep them engaged, right? Keep them looking forward to the next thing. And then checking in with them periodically to make sure that they're feeling like they belong. Okay? So when you step back and look at the most successful kids programs, it's not just about teaching great techniques. It's building systems around culture, making sure that everything is structured, professional, and your staff are well-trained. If you focus on those areas, your program won't just grow. It'll be a place where kids develop their confidence, they build friendships, learn life skills, and they create relationships that are going to last for life. So this goes beyond just the mats. And that's really what our goal in a kids program is to help the kids become better versions of themselves.